Hello, and welcome to another Simi Crafts production. Whoop whoop! Oops, almost fell. Anywho's, welcome in, Ramen. Welcome in. Actually, was writing some stuff down. Um, for example, like what today is. Today is January 4th as of filming, and I want to start announcing that as well for myself. I'm just writing down a few things. I'm not gonna lie, I was a little bit stumped to kind of come up with what are we gonna do today? It's the first stream of the year, you know? I feel like a lot of things in the beginning of the year. I feel like it's been a little bit stressful. Um let's go ahead and turn off these shaders for now. Wow, isn't that much better? The storage facility is looking pretty good if I do say so myself. However, I know that, some detailing could be done, but at least we got something built in 2026. Isn't that nice? Isn't that lovely? I'm very proud of us. Detailing coming soon. We can make an entire stream of just detailing. And then we also got the structure of the stables in. I am going to go in here and put like maybe some podzol. I think that would definitely be better than to help break up the grass, And even if the podzol spreads, I think it'll still look nice for the most part. Like it would make sense with this area. Man, the oak I feel like really goes well with that yellow because it's such a yellowy toned wood. Um, I cannot wait to continue on with this area. I'm really inspired. So I am just going to keep on going right where we left off. And today I'm feeling so inspired. You won't even believe me. I'm feeling so inspired that I want to put down some blocks, man. I want to put down some blocks. Maybe we'll do some village planning today. Not village. This is the castle grounds. Seems like an Enderman was going to town over here. At some point, I'm gonna have to get a mod for that because I do not like this at all. Enderman griefing. Ugh, what a terrible thing. For now, I'll just kind of extend this area. But yeah, welcome in. I hope everybody's day is going just all right at least. How are we doing? How have you been in this last week? Did you do anything fun? Did you consume any fun media? I kind of want to first talk about some pieces of media that I have been liking. Last night we watched the Thursday Murder Club, which was really good, if you ask me. I would give it like a 8 out of 10. I was intrigued, and I was not supposed to be intrigued. I was supposed to be doing other things, like my journaling. Given that I've been so stressed with the beginning of the year, I have not done as much journaling as I would like. But that's all right. We are getting to it one step at a time. Just like we are in this Minecraft world. This will be year 3 in this Minecraft world. And I'm very proud of us. Again, this is the longest Minecraft world I've ever had. Sharing your Minecraft worlds definitely does something to the psyche. It feels like there is a sense of permanence because it's going on social media, right? Whether that's true or not, I feel like it feels that way at the least. What do I have on me? Oh, it looks like I never really got to finish my organizing, but that's all right. I like to keep a little bit on me. You said, yeah, it was good. And we don't normally like comedies. I don't know if you could call it a comedy. I mean, it was a little bit comedic at times, but was it really a comedy? I feel like maybe it was like drama, suspense, comedy, suspense. Is that a niche, perhaps? Happy 2026, Dayon. Welcome in. I do think the actors had really good chemistry. I think they all respected their craft, you know? We were just talking about the Thursday Murder Club. It's a movie on Netflix, which I would rather not support. If you can, you know, I wouldn't recommend anybody do anything illegal per se. But, proceed at your own risk. They build it as a comedy, that's for sure. That's very interesting. Very interesting to me. We're just kind of picking up where we left off. I think I'm going to do some planning today. Planning out some structures. That way we can get a vibe for what this place is going to actually look like. I do know that I would like a greenhouse over here. I think having this stuff prepped made it very easy for me to then go in and start building it. So I think I'm going to continue with this setup in the new year. Kind of feel like I should have some blocks there. Interesting though. Ugh, look. Another one. Like, where did he even find that? Like, seriously. What are your goals or things you hope to do in 2026? That's a very good question, considering that I finalized them this morning. Number one, I plan out my goals quarterly. So for the first 3 months of the year, that's January, February, March. March is my birthday, which is very fun. So my birthday is in quarter 1, which is also why I kind of prefer to do that planning in advance in case we are going to do anything. However, this year, I'm not sure that I want to. Maybe I might do a challenge of like giving back to my community as possible, or, you know, not trying to spend from a big like give money to a big corporation. Maybe I'll do some things like that for my birthday. Generally speaking though, I would very much like to not give money towards those bigger corporations anymore. Step by step. No fast food is a big one. But is that really realistic, you know? I would argue probably not. But setting better intentions about like where we eat out, if we do, I think that's something well within our abilities, personally. But as far as my personal goals, I want to be better about work-life balance. So stopping work at a certain time, that time being sunset, whatever it is. I don't really like working past sunset. Like, editing a video is fine or whatever, but I think I would just rather have that time to do other hobbies like playing Minecraft for fun or reading books. The last half of 2025, I was not able to do a lot of those things because of work constraints. So I want better balance, better work-life balance in the new year for sure. I would like to continue on my health journey. Last year, I lost 35 pounds. Let's go. I lost 35 pounds last year. You freaking kidding me? I want to lose 50 pounds this year. That was 35 pounds without really trying. I did not change my diet. I did not change, I changed a little bit about how much water I was drinking, but I don't have a consistent workout routine, and I do not eat very well, in my opinion. It was pretty much due to the sheer amount of cardio that I do at work. So, you know, very interesting to say the least. This year, I would like to be more intentional about that weight loss. I want to do more strength training. I want to stretch, you know? Fuck yeah. I also, what was my other goal for 20? Oh, yes, we're moving. So we're moving right in the beginning of quarter 2. So my quarter 1 goal is to pack up the house. Pack up the house, dude. We have to pack up the house and move. Get the house packed and the apartment, get it all ready so that come quarter 2, we're able to, do that transition. Very fun things. We're moving across the country as well. So it'll be a little further than I've ever been. And I'm very excited. I've never been to this state before. Upgrade? Yeah, hopefully. Hopefully we won't be living in a small town. Very soon we will not be living in small towns anymore. Or at least a much bigger town. Access to other things. This place came out really nice last episode. Like last stream. I need to put some signs up though, so I know what's in each box. Don't think I want the signs to be made out of cherry though. I feel like dark oak is a nice one, but ooh, what about bamboo? What about bamboo? Is it a little bit too much yellow? Nah, I like it. Which state, if you want to say that. I don't think there's anything wrong with saying the state. I don't think so. Right, Ramen? We're gonna be moving to North Carolina. Very fun indeed. Ooh, how about we keep the signs to the front of each chest? And if it's built like this, then we'll put it on the side. But that way, it's a little bit more, I feel like, done a little bit better, I guess. I mean, probably ideally I should have one on each side, but I feel like that's a lot, personally. Let's go ahead and make some more of these. I'm just kind of going with the vibes today, guys. I hope you like it. Oops. Let's see. North Kakalaka. What? Just cast a spell on me for real. He said, how did you end up there? Well, basically it's a place that partner Green is accustomed to. Has lived there before. So I don't really know how much I can say. To be honest with you, I don't know how much I can say. But there's also more work opportunities for me. So hopefully I don't have to keep working this job, although I might just transfer for the time being because I think it will be beneficial. That way, because right now I work for a corporation, a pretty large billion-dollar corporation, retail company, and they have locations all over the US, which is, I guess, like, good and fun for me. Gotta be careful about where I'm putting these. I could only put these on the backs of this one. Interesting for sure. Yeah, I can only put it on the back of those chests. Yup. But Ramen, how did you end up where you are now then? You guys are chatting. Okay, cool. Basically, we graduated college and this was where we live now is his first like big boy job. And yeah, so he moved across the country to come stay over here where we live now. I think that's pretty fair and valid to say. Don't mean to speak for you though, Ramen. what I'm doing now, is going to be very important because as we move forward in this world, I need, at least in this area, we need somewhere to put these goddamn everything. We need somewhere to put everything. All right? I'm sick of not knowing where my things are. We gotta be organized. I honestly think that's the sign of a really good lived-in Minecraft world is, you know, how are you treating your storage? Do you have a proper storage setup? All very important questions. I think every chest has a sign. Oh, yeah, that one has a sign. Okay, don't mean to make you dizzy. Oh yeah, this is missing white glass panes, so we need to find that as well. Just kind of pitter-pattering. I don't know what makes sense up here, honestly. Upstairs, let's go ahead and refresh ourselves. I think I cut off the access, so you have to go upstairs like this now. Which is fine. It's not like a big deal to me. Up here we have space for most of the building blocks. I should say most of the stone and wood. So it looks like everything that's not stone and wood will go somewhere else. I've been looking for this. Perfect. So let's start off with that. And this is overflow, it seems. Things that don't really have a spot currently. Or just general overflow. We have some more signs. So we possibly should do a little thing like this. Yeah, that's nice. Then we'll come in here, drop off our goodies, and keep it pushing. Damn, lucky you. Yeah, lucky him, right? But it's, I mean, give and take, you guys. Give and take, am I right? There are times when it feels like, oh, we are so privileged. We were just talking about this actually. We went on a little walk and we were just talking about this. Oh no, they don't all have signs. Why did I think that? Interesting. I have to go back and get some more. Actually, I wonder if the stuff out here has grown. It does seem to have grown. Just a little bit, in fact. A little bamboo machine inside of the storage house wouldn't be so bad. I'm not gonna lie. Because we can always expand downwards, like underground, if we need to. This can just be our storage facility for now on, you know? It's the first one that I've completed in this world that isn't just like some chests sitting outside. We are extremely excited. But yeah, sometimes it feels like we are really gifted, and sometimes it feels like this is a curse. Because we do live in a society, do we not? Do we not? Yes, I think these are what I need for my little hut. Yeah. I think these should have a spot. Let's go find a spot for these things. And we'll keep coming back every now and again. This will be something that, you know, we'll probably do across a couple streams. I think this is a nice way to open up the stream, in my opinion. Doing a little bit of chores. Especially given this time of year. I don't know what it's like to leave a place behind that you've lived for quite some time. Yeah, personally, I've never lived anywhere else outside of this state. I've only ever lived in this state. I've gone to school in this state. I went to college in this state that we live in now. So it's all going to be very new for me. I've never had to get a new ID before. I only just got my license not too long ago. You know? Oh, you can't fit there. Interesting. Interesting. Because it looks like you can fit, but you totally can't. Am I missing any more windows? None that I can see right off the bat. Interesting. We should probably try and not have grass in here. So are you saying that you moved around a lot, Dayon? Growing up? Or are you saying that you just never moved anywhere? Period. I love the way dark oak and birch look together. It's such a subtle thing, but it looks very nice. Surely I have a spot for these. It kind of makes me feel old, though. I'm not gonna lie. I feel pretty old. Let's go upstairs. Actually, we will need to put some things away. What makes sense? Do we make this a... Like, should we put all the ores in one? We could even stand to put some signs on this instead. So we can be like general. So you walk past like this and it's like, all right, generally speaking, down this way will be the ores. Down this way will be X, Y, and Z. Right. I think we should probably have stone overflow on the bottom as well. Maybe it's a quick place to drop my freaking doit. How about that, huh? Maybe, this one will be doit up here. Doit and grass. Cool, right? Look at this. I should spell it like this. Doit. Doit and grass. Perfect. 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 Cool. Oh, bamboo signs look so good. No, never moved. Only now, but like 20 houses from my old house. It's like still the same place, basically. Yeah, you still frequent the same grocery stores. You still, you know, you have everything still the same. We're gonna have to do all that again. We're gonna have to figure out how do we get a new ID, you know? Well, we know how, but we're gonna have to do those things. Getting a new ID. Going to have to... What the fuck? I think I put extras down here. Ridiculous. This just makes me want to build. I'm like, why the fuck do I have so many fucking birch logs? This is stupid. It's fine. It's fine. So fine. Okay. What are some of you guys' New Year's resolutions and goals? If you do quarterly planning like me, what are some of your quarter one goals? If you feel so inclined to share. Of course, there's no pressure. We're all just guys, man. In this game called life. You don't need to have goals. Although I do think it makes life a little bit more purposeful and worth living, but to each their own, I suppose. Life is worth living again. I bet you don't know who sings that. So cool. So cool. Okay, we'll take these signs downstairs. And you know what? We should probably take... Yeah, I really like dark oak signs. I really do. What did we say? You guys type so fast. I don't have a grocery store nearby. What? Not you living in a food desert. Why don't you have a grocery store nearby? I kind of want to make this all birch. I want to make this floor all birch. Changing my mind again. You can always change your mind. Okay, I gotta drop these off first. What are you guys saying? I want to make something. I know what it is and whatnot, but it's going to be tough to work on it. The one nearby is like 30 minutes with a bike. That's terrible. That's totally terrible. If I was on a bike, 5 minutes and then I could be at a grocery store. I think this would be nice for like a dump chest room as well. Like if I came through this side, I can just dump stuff here for later organization. I think that would be a great idea. Um, let's get this going because for some reason I thought I had all the signs on these and I definitely did not. This is not what I want to be doing for today though, so let's get this situated. It's nice to place some blocks, I'm not gonna lie. Get some organizing done. Not really, only eggs. You can't get nothing but eggs without going to the grocery store. That's terrible, bro. You're living in like the dark ages for real. But then again, y'all have a lot less school shootings, so what can I really say? What is there to really say? You know? Oh, that's terrible. That's wonky. I thought I would for sure be able to put signs there, but I guess not. Ah, so cool. Look what you can do. You can put signs here. Do I like that or not? I can't tell. Can't tell. But if I ever want to subdue something, like the color of something, if I felt like this was too bright, we could definitely do that, man. All right, let's drop some things off. I feel like it makes sense that the nether stuff is towards the back. So let's put the nether stuff in here. And we'll say this is nether brick. Nether brick. Nether brick. And probably nether rack as well, right? I don't see why I wouldn't put the nether rack with the nether brick. So I'll just put them together. Interesting. Ooh, it looks so nice. Bamboo signs. I can't. Do you ever listen to classical music? Honestly, yeah, but I prefer jazz. I do prefer jazz. But classical music, yeah, I do find myself listening to classical music. Is that the kind of music that you listen to the most, Dan? Lately, you're obsessed with it. You bought tickets for your first concert. Oh my gosh. Congratulations. Yeah. Probably the sticky keys too. I'm so excited for you. I am wishing experiences for everyone in 2026. New experiences. Go out there, experience life. Life is way too short. Okay? Life is way too short. If this one's going to be dirt and grass, I think that we should make like this one, maybe gravel and coarse dirt. That makes sense to me to put gravel and coarse dirt together. Personally, because you need one to make the other, you know. I never usually have a lot of coarse dirt. Coarse dirt and gravel. I'm so sorry, y'all. This is not what I wanted to do today, but you know, when is it ever what I want to do for real? I think I have a spot for these items, so I'll go ahead and take those upstairs. We could really benefit from a resin farm of some sort. It's been a while since I built a farm in this world, so it could be nice. Did I not want to keep saplings with all this stuff? I guess not. Maybe we can put all of our saplings in this one. Okay, this one. Saplings. It's a little weird to put the saplings upstairs, in my opinion, but that's where all the wood is. So that's where it's going for now. And while we are up here, let's go ahead and drop some stuff off. No, I love it, but it's not my number one. Normally, I hate going to concerts. Similar to ramen. Ramen doesn't really like concerts. But this is just sitting and listening. It's not like partying or something. Yeah, I totally feel you. I've been craving something like an intimate jazz club. I thought that we would have time in New York to go, but we did not, which is okay. We did not have time. But that's all right. Next time we'll do a little jazz club thing. Come on, get me down here. Okay, perfect. I will say this floor stands out a little bit compared to this one, but I kind of like that. This is like the mud room, you know? I could actually make it out of mud, like packed mud, the floor. That could be cool. That could be something, you know? Um, just trying to empty out my pockets as much as I can. Oh, yeah. I think clay and sand should go in their own as well. A big one. Clay and sand. I don't know why I want to write Sando, but I did, so. Suck it, nerds. And I think mud and obviously packed mud and all that stuff should have its own spot as well. The more we can clear this stuff, the more that we can go about doing something else. Can I shove these things somewhere else? Actually, I have a spot for that one. I guess I have a spot for the anvil as well. I already have furnaces in there, but I suppose. And grass. Or no. Okay, I guess I'll just take that out. And let's see what we can make shake. We have clay over here. Let's put the mud in this chest. And in this one, we'll put soul sand and soul soil. Soul sando and soil. Try to say soul soil like 100 times fast. You totally can't. Do I have nothing in there? Hello? Why did I do that? Oh, this is an accident. Oh no. Okay. Damn. Okay. This is an accident. This whole place was supposed to be for a stone here. But I guess I'll just move this and delete this. I love that you can edit signs now. I say now, but it's been like this for a couple months. I just put it in there then. What is this one? Doit and graph. Perfect. So is that something on your New Year's resolutions? Like, would you like to you know, go to more concerts and things? I know that it seems like you like travel, Dayon. Is there any place you'd like to travel this year? And Ramen, what are some of your goals for this coming year or this coming quarter, if any? This will be for mud and packed mud variants. And I'm gonna put variants like this. Dude, whenever I'm reading something and then they call people like variants, I'm like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Dystopian. The variants. You know what I mean? Like the variants. I want to dye some of these a different color if I could. My keyboard totally just spazzed out just now. Did anybody else see that? This looks like an empty shulker box. Wow, I have so much stuff in here. And what's really serving me? Like, who really knows, you know? I do not know. Just for the sake of simplicity as well, I'm going to just take these out from outside. Try to just grab the chest and then dump everything. Come on, give me the chest. Can I have the chest, please? Thank you. Dump chest. Oops, we have a spot for those. Isn't that nice? Look at that. Doesn't have to be too organized right now, in my opinion. This is like the most stressful way to move items in Minecraft, but it's very important. I think it puts a little time limit on you, you know? Well, I know it does, but makes things a little bit more fun. Well, you know you have a time limit, time constraint. There are no rules, though. No rules in Minecraft. You want to lose some weight, read 15 books, and finish your own book. Almost there. Yes, you are. Lower screen time. Aw, lower screen time is such a good one. Part of the work-life balance for me is actually lowering my screen time, having limits on how much I can watch YouTube because, dude, I say this all the time. I'm a professional YouTube watcher, but I want to be a professional YouTuber. So there needs to be a time of day where we say, all right, no more, guys, no more watching YouTube. If I'm not gonna be productive doing it, you know. We should totally make a map of this place. We have somewhere for our clay and somewhere for our nether bricks. We won't be doing this for too much longer, you guys. I know it's not the most riveting of content, but look at us. We got two more chests picked up. I mean, they're not completely dealt with, but they're dealt with enough. This is a nice entrance. I feel like this is a nice experience so far in Minecraft today. I'm very happy with that because, y'all, I literally don't have any time to play Minecraft when I'm not on stream. At least I've not been making any time. But I want that to change this year. I want to do more in Minecraft. I want to build more. I want to build bigger. You know. Look at that. We did that. We did that. Now I would like to place some blocks. I know, very riveting. But I very much would like to place some blocks. Any blocks. You're in the middle of your solo karaoke party. What song are we listening to? What song are we singing? Also, do you journal by any chance? I feel like as a writer, it makes sense to me that you would journal. But I'm just curious. It seems like we were measuring out the buildings in this yellow color. Am I doing that over here as well? I've done that one in gray. What was the mindset behind this? Maybe because this is just a house, so that's why it's outlined in gray. But what happens to the yellow ones? Is it because it's also useful? Everything from first aid kit. What's first aid kit? Can see where we were building the wall here. I would like to build some more of it. Let's go grab some blocks, shall we? And about that greenhouse, should I mark it out in yellow? If it will also be useful to us. Oops. The bees are ready. I believe we have some beehives somewhere as well. You said you don't journal, but you have a document where you type things that you come across, like quotes or thoughts. First Aid Kit is your favorite band. What? I've never heard of them. I'm writing that down. I'm writing that down. First Aid Kit band. And when I come back, like next week, I'll let you know what I think about it. If you want. I would say my favorite artist right now. Hmm. I go through phases where I'll like listen to everything from like one artist's discography. I'll listen to like my favorite songs. Just recently, that phase was with Adele. We love Adele in this house. She's so freaking talented. Um, I like indie folk. We fuck with that over here, don't we, Ramen? I like that. Definitely check that out. I feel like I have a wide variety of interests when it comes to music. Um, like I tend to like a lot of different types of artists, different genres and things like that. I'll be right back. I gotta use the bathroom. Hold on. I'm positioning you so you can watch my bamboo grow. And I'll be right back. Abba is so good. Abba is so good. He said, "Thank you for the music." What is going on? Let me read this, y'all. Let's turn off the shaders because my game is struggling. Let's chop down our grown bamboo. And let me scroll a little bit. I know Mumford and Sons. You definitely know Dancing Queen, bro. That's crazy. Yeah, 100%. Hating rap and hip hop is a little crazy in my opinion. There's so many different types of rappers. Like there's East Coast rappers versus West Coast rappers. Like saying you don't like rap and hip hop is like saying, "Oh, I don't really like pop music." You know what I mean? There's so many different types of pop music. You know, there's the people who like Taylor Swift, but then there's people who like Adele, right? There's people who like Harry Styles, and then there's people who just like One Direction. It's so crazy. I always find that saying, "Oh, I don't like a whole genre of something," like I don't like horror movies. I think that's a little bit crazy because you don't be seeing all the horror movies out there, y'all. There's good and bad in everything, in my opinion. What am I doing, y'all? Why don't I have a freaking crafting table? Where's my crafting table? Where's my super suit? I like to treat my crafting tables like Disney treats trash cans. They must be everywhere. Hip hop and rap are really good. Dude, you have to check out like Kendrick Lamar. Like check out, honestly, I don't really like promoting people that I don't really fuck with anymore. But there's so many people, like you can look up Tupac, you can look up I really liked Pop Smoke, R.I.P. to the gang, but his cousin, who I always forget the name of, he also makes real. Why are they so loud? Oh my goodness. I always forget to sleep in Minecraft. I'm so sorry. Just let me run. Just let me run. Oh my gosh, he was not about it. Oh my gosh, why do they sound like that? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Where's my bed? Wee. Oh, stop hitting me, please. I didn't do anything wrong. I just work here, man. Oh, stop. I'm so scared that I'm like falling off the ladder. There have been rap songs that you liked. Sorry. Oh, obviously. You know, there's even artists who don't traditionally make rap music who make it and it's good. Oh my gosh, Dayon, you put a snowman in the Discord. That is so fun. I never check it. I'm such a terrible person. I'll check it more. I thought nobody used it, so I was like, I don't know. Things be super busy around here. Okay? But I promise this year I'll be better about it. Crazy. Crazy. Where am I going to place? I'll put that right there. Sure. Why not? Um what did you use for the nose? A brush. You guys be having Did you hear that? Where are you? Where are you, Enderman? Oh, I have a map. Where are you, Enderman? It says you are pretty close. Are you like underground or something? And there's baddies to attack my base. What's going on? Where are they? They're behind me. What? I don't see any of them. Oh, I hear them. Got him. Bad Omen 2. Not bad. Could be better though. Certainly. See, I feel like an Enderman did this one. You know? I don't feel like I would have done something like that personally. It's alright though. Oh, I missed. And this as well. I wouldn't have put a gravel like this, but I kind of like it because it kind of looks like the wall is coming apart there. Right. I made this wall too good. I can't enter it from the outside. There. Got in. Cool. When is the last time we had snow? Well, it typically does not snow where we live. But last January, we had snow for the first time in 20 years. Pretty crazy if you ask me. I do have some pictures. Let me write that down. I'll send it in the Discord later of when it snowed. Because I was freaked the fuck out. I even have it on my channel in a video. I'm just going to come up here and drop off the stuff that I don't want on me right now. Let's fill up a box. Wait. Are the materials in there that I need? I think they so are. I have this issue in real life too. I will enter a room multiple times before I figure out what the fuck I'm actually doing there. All right. Let's take some of the overstock. I think, what? What's in here? Why is there stuff in here? That's whack. I did not mean for there to be stuff in here. Now I'm over here having to do inventory. Psh, ridiculous. I guess all this other stuff, I will literally just dump it in a chest. Okay, not any of those, though. Oh, what if I left this one, took this stuff out, and grabbed the orange one? It's not too bad. There we go. I'll grab that one. And let's put some... We will need some andesite. We will need... I always go through more of this than I expect to go through. And, ooh, we are not doing very good on mossy cobble at all. Is there any tuff in the walls? Just a little, maybe. And let's go gather up some more vines. Shortcut. Come on. You should totally be able to make mossy stuff out of moss. Like, it doesn't make any sense to me. Wait, can you? Also, I feel like moss should be over here somewhere. And it's not, so... Can you make it with this? Oh, you can! Interesting. Good to know. You just sent it like 2 minutes ago. When, yeah, oh, I already read this. I think we have like 3 or 4 days of snow each year. Where we're going to be moving, I think there'll be more snow for sure. So that's fun. Let's take this guy outside. Whee! And then we can tidy up our little area right here. I like to do like a little bit of a checkerboard pattern because I just feel like they grow faster that way. It could be completely vibes based. I know that there's machines you can make for this, purpose of growing vines, but I don't want to do that. I could also grow some jungle trees and have some like quickly growing vines like that. Lots of options in Minecraft when it comes to resource collecting, which I really appreciate. I'm not sure if I'm fully sold on the snow concept. Like, I don't think I want to live somewhere where it snows a lot. But every now and then, having a little bit of snow never hurt nobody, in my opinion. Look at all this moss we can use. Very nice. I mean, I probably could just use up the rest of that moss. Call it a day. I feel like you should be able to use leaves as well. It's just my humble opinion. It's just my opinion. It's nice to know that we have a home for some of this stuff. And most of this stuff. When we come back, then... Like, when we come back from building some stuff, then I'll, put some more stuff away as well. Stuff, stuff, stuff. That's all we got. Stuff. Guess I'll just take that with us. Okay. All right. Let's get to block placing. What is that? 67. What are you saying to me right now? I don't think I could remember what this area was going to be for, if I was going to leave it open. I think it makes sense to leave it open as like another access point. But yeah, maybe. Nah, let's close it up, bro. Okay. You don't have no clue. I am not in with the kids. I have definitely started to feel old last year. Uh, I've been growing gray hair. Did you know? I have grown gray hair. Isn't that terrible? It has begun for me. Hmm. Looks a little strange, but I will just keep going. I think it is a thing in here because I had some kids at work. They were like, "Can you say 6'7" for me?" And I was like, 67. And she was like, "No, 6'7." And I was like, "Okay, 6, 7. Like, I don't understand. It was just one of those like brain rot things that I was like, okay, I'm ready to go home. You know what I mean? So I think it's time for me to go home. Go have a lie down. Nice. It fits. All right. I can go like this. Or maybe I should go bonk, bonk. And go, oops. Wrong one. Cool. Oh God, I'm such a boomer. That's all right. I literally, like I said, I've started growing gray hair, so I think I've earned my piece. Let me tell you, the kids are really a reflection of their parents, and that's why I don't have any. Nah, I think being old is a mindset for sure. But I asked my 19-year-old coworker, I was like, "Do you think I'm old?" And she said, "Yeah, a little bit." She said, "Yeah," to my face. I was like, "Damn, for real? I give off old head energy." But she's like, "Yeah, you do." I'm just a concerned citizen. Can a nigga, I mean, oh, my bad, y'all. Can a bitch be concerned? Can a bitch be concerned? Hmm? Apparently not. This looks so cool, in my opinion. So cool. And I guess we'll just go and decide there. Cancelled! I regret to inform you that I am, in fact, a black woman. In case you did not know. Cancelled! You said old? You are 4 years older. Yeah, and she's like, yeah, you're old. She thought I was old. Because I know a thing or two about my taxes. Like, for real. What are we really talking about here, you know? That's what I was saying. Like, what really makes somebody old? I don't really know. I don't think I have those answers. But we all try, I guess. Actually, I'm going to put this one and decide. Oh! Well, of course I did. Let's do crunchy and soft on top. I like that. Then we'll do this. Boom. Boom. We're totally placing blocks for real, guys. Very impressed with us. Boom. Boom. Pow. These homies jacking my style. Yeah, I think that's a nice gradual, like, yeah, cool. I don't think it will be this high. There's just simply no need for it to be that high. Okay. Oh, damn it. I can't get in. When my wall works really good. You don't have TikTok and you don't have Snapchat. You think it's a compliment that I'm an old person in this time with all the hypes and viral things? Yeah. I think honestly that's what makes me old, is that I don't really be on TikTok very often. Um I don't know, maybe people can tell that energy from me. I don't really like, I'm still abreast of the news. But I guess yeah, I don't really like to spend my time on TikTok, and I haven't had Snapchat in like 4 years. Not a flex or anything, just a personal choice. But I also don't really have that many friends. I really don't have a lot of friends, to be so very honest with you. I guess we'll do this, and then maybe with some of this that we have here, we'll add like another layer, like so. Cool. Tell you what though, it doesn't make me very excited to turn 20 freaking 4. But I digress. Let's do, sure, mossy and then stone. And then over here we'll do something kind of similar. You know what? I don't think it looks bad. Mind you, there's going to be a layer to this entire wall on top. So, do not be discouraged. I do think this looks a little silly, so I think I am going to have to just bring the wall down a little bit. Specifically right here. Let's do stone. Then let's hit them with one of these bad boys. Very nice. Very nice. Cool. I know there are some things that need like fleshing out over here. You have one friend in real life that you talk to every week. The others like once every 2 or 3 months. I honestly, same. And I think I'm part of the, like, I think I'm the problem, honestly. You know, I really don't have much to say if it's not in 2 months, right? What am I doing every day? I literally wake up, go to work, come back home, and then like do it all over again, you know? It's depressing, but it's also just the truth. Like, it's my everyday life for real. And it doesn't change very often through the day to day, so I don't know, for real. Don't really know what to say most of the time. When there is a person in my life that's like, oh, I haven't spoken to you in X amount of time. I'm like, there's a reason for that, but I don't like the way this is looking from this spot. Hmm. It's so incredibly hard to traverse. Okay. Guess we're gonna bring these down. Means I also have to bring this down. Because I really want it to look like, you know, people came and built this. I'm still happy even if I don't talk to someone for a whole week. Thanks, Dayon. Thank you for sticking around as well. It's literally so nice to have someone to talk to every week. Um, you know, that will consistently show up as well. Even if it's not always at the same time, you know. I know everybody has their own life going on and I understand that. Trust me, I understand. It's difficult, especially when you have a family that you're still living with, which a lot of people my age do. They're still living with their family. A lot of people are even still in school. Some people, you know, it's it's difficult to juggle all those things and also keep track of who's moving away and when. You know, it's difficult to have a job in this capitalistic day that we live in. It's very difficult to have a job and then also maintain friendships or create new ones. Like, ugh. I've tried. I've really tried to create some new friendships as an adult, but it's difficult, man. Like I said, people just really don't have a lot of time on their hands. And I don't blame them. I do not blame them. I'm not trying to make this thing look ugly or anything. I really got to figure out what to do with, with all these extra blocks that I'm collecting. Oops. Parkour? Fun fact, I'm terrible at it. And then I can take away this one. Let's go with cobble and then stone. And then let's go with another andesite. Oh. Nobody saw that. Nobody saw that. Wow. If you look at this from the map, you can see all that gray. Oh wow. All those lines we made. That's pretty impressive in my opinion. We got to go ahead and place some more blocks though. All right. We got to go and place more. Because I want this feeling all over this area. That feeling of accomplishment. That's what I'm chasing here. You said that what you have is that you don't want to meet new people, so you don't really talk to them, but they talk to you, and then you realize how nice people are. So you have like a little bit of social anxiety, right? My school is like 2 hours traveling, so I don't see them anymore. And then you don't see them, you don't talk to each other. Yeah, we call this the issue of proximity, right? Like, you know, you only were friends with each other because you guys were close. And but that's not the only thing that forces people to be friends, right? It really is not. the truth is, nobody is really forced to be your friend. And some of them are just, some people just maintain them a little bit better than others, I think. Like friends, that is. Um, but being close to each other, man, it's obviously a cheat code. I think time as well. Time, exposure to all that, you know? Like how often are you guys being exposed to each other? What kind of conversations are you having, you know? Because I'm not the kind of person that likes to have frivolous conversations very often. Um, and that can be overwhelming and annoying to some, to most, I would argue. You guys are the exception, of course. Look at that. We got through another stack of blocks. Pretty cool, if you ask me. Pretty cool. But you're happy that you have one best friend and 8 good friends. Small talk is the worst. Facts. Like, how many times are we going to continue talking about these things, especially when you know what the issue is? Like, especially when you know what the issues are and you know how to help people. A lot of the times as well, people don't really want to talk about themselves. They want to talk about other people. They're like, oh, have you seen X, Y, and Z happened? So and so said this. Have you seen that? And it's like, yeah, I've seen it. I can't say that I really care very much about Sabrina Carpenter, personally. I can't say I care about Taylor Swift. I don't care, you know? But I care about my friends. So if they want to talk about something they're interested in, I try to give people my full attention, my full, like, I guess, like, my full brain. And so when I start critiquing things that other people like, it's not typically a recipe for good, fun conversation or healthy banter. A lot of people just take it as like an insult to them personally. Like, how dare I say that I don't fuck with Sabrina Carpenter or Chapel Rowan? How dare I say those things? You know? Like, what the fuck am I supposed to say? Nice that you walked your dog, bro. That's what it's like working in retail as well. It's like, literally, what am I supposed to say to you? What am I supposed to say? Congrats on your divorce? Like, I don't think you really wanted to hear that personally. But correct me if I'm wrong, for real. Correct me if I be wrong. You know, less crazy things have happened. But I want to talk about the socioeconomic status of the world. You know what I mean? I want to talk about, what are you doing to help the Palestinian fight? What are you doing? You know, these are the questions that I would like to have. These are the conversations I would like to have. How can we help our community? How can we be active? What kind of hobbies have you taken up? You know, what are your goals? What are your plans and aspirations? What are your dreams? What are your fears? What inspires you? I think it's very important to know yourself and to continue learning yourself, because you change as a person. Very nice. 2 weeks ago, a parent told me that they were pregnant, and I fucking said, "Congrats, dot dot dot." I think and they were like, yeah, we're happy about it." Like, I would hope you're happy about it. If you, I would hope you're happy about it. Can you imagine how grim it would be to be like, "Yeah, I'm pregnant"? Like, would you really want to tell somebody that if you felt shame? Probably not, you know? And I would hope that they're not feeling shame uh for having a baby, because it is a choice at the end of the day. Um but like I'm still at that age where, you know, you tell me you're having a baby, I'm like, what does your mom think? I'm still at that age, I fear, where I think it's like a bad thing almost, you know? And I feel bad for people who say that they're pregnant. I feel really bad for them. I'm like, oh man, if you needed anything, let me know. Like, that's the best conversation. But when parent coming to come get my kid, I don't ask about their goals. We talk about the weather or some bullshit. Exactly. Like, but they don't really want to hear anything. Imagine if you started critiquing their kid, right? Imagine if you were like, actually, little Jimmy has been very disruptive, or little Jimmy is doing well. Honestly, what are you having a conversation about if it's not about the kid, right? Like, when I'm at work, man, let me do my job. Sure, I want to ask you in general, how's your day going? But I don't really want to hear about how you're about to I don't know, how you're I don't know. It's weird. I want to hear, I guess I would rather hear about whether or not somebody can pay their bills, right? Like, but at the same time, is it something I would say to someone else? Is it something I would put onto someone else? You know, I don't think so. I don't think I would say to somebody, "Oh yeah, I'm just struggling, don't really know how I'm going to pay my bills this month." Like, that's not something that I personally would do. But that doesn't mean I don't want to hear about it. I just feel like when you and everybody else is trauma dumping on me, it, you know, it's a little exhausting. It makes going to work less enjoyable in general. Um, yeah, people treat you like they're free therapists sometimes, don't they? And it's like, maybe actually I do want to talk about the weather. I tell them everything about their kids, especially how fucked up they were. Dude, I feel like in America that's a lot less common. Teachers will post entire like think pieces and essays about how some parent like went off on them because they told them that their kid was reading was behind reading levels and things like that. Like, people will get you removed from your post. People are very how do you say, like, vindictive here, especially when it comes to their children. Like, they'll tell their children to fight the teacher. They'll literally say that. I think that's crazy, personally. I feel like it makes more sense to pull this piece out and then to go up from there. Yeah. Yeah, man. All right. I feel like there should be more on this side. I feel like it's too much being left to the Okay. Interesting. Don't think I liked that. um I guess I'll just go with that there. Editing my work in Minecraft can be very overwhelming because I might like something today and then fly past it one day and hate how it looks, you know? But that's why it's never really done, are you? Are you ever really done with a project? I don't think so. What's going on here? Oh, okay, I see. Let's make this actually I didn't mind that. We are almost done with this piece of tuff as well, which is nice. Very cool. I love seeing how much we can get done in a given time period. Holy shit. You're about to get moited, guy. This is for my last deaths. Of course, I gotta use every part of the buffalo, guys. Got it. Ah, it's full. Not anymore. Okay, let's get back up there before we get moited. I'll just fly, man. But it's so wrong to say your child was so nice today when it just hit 3 children and yelled the whole day. Facts, like just lying about it. But some people would rather not deal with the consequences, like the fallout of the parent. It sucks. And our teachers get paid like the least. It's like one of the lowest paying jobs. And the amount of stress and fear that people gain from um being a teacher is also pretty terrible. All right. How do we get this situated? I guess I'll have to start here. Oh, really? Talk less, smile more. Guys, I want to go back to Broadway. I want to go back and see more Broadway, please. Pretty please. Or shall I say please, please, please? Too much? Okay. Heard. Hmm. 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 I don't like this, you know? Not really liking the way this is looking. Um, that's better. Cool. Now we are on the west side. Wow, look at all of this land. Look at all this stuff we can build here. That looks like a very nice, relatively flat terrain to go over there and build. But I would like to keep some forests in Minecraft or maybe redo some of them. I don't know, man. We got so much to do in this world. I can hardly think about anything uh like any one thing. That's why I'm just trying to place some blocks. Maybe once we get to the 2 hour mark, we'll switch gears again and we can start prepping some other builds, like putting the layout to them. That sounds like some fun. Eh? Sounds like some fun. So this will be another stretch of stuff. Let's start it right here. We're gonna go cobble, as you can see. Let's put the mossy up there, regular right there, and then we'll go more cobble, and then we'll follow this up like so. And I don't like that. I like this pillar needs some variation in that. Um, hmm. What if I took that one out and made it tough? I need to make sure that I'm breaking these with the correct tool. I don't want there to be too much tough concentrated in places. Um, but I still want it to look like relatively natural. Hmm. 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 Okay. Very nice. Let's sneak some andesite there. And then we'll put some andesite there as well. Fill in the rest with stone. Cool. When can you join my world? Oh my gosh. I feel like you've earned it, dude. Anytime. How do we do that, Robin? You have to put it on a server or something. Oh. Well, which one would you prefer, Dayon? Would you prefer to... Hmm. I'm not sure. Would you rather join this world or would you rather that we just create a new one? You know? It's so crazy how tall the wall is sometimes and then how short it is, but I really like that variation. Oh my gosh, it looks so good. Look at it from this angle. It looks very gray because we haven't introduced that much color, but we will. Don't you worry. We shall. This will be a great time to introduce more of that tuff. We'll go like this. Then we'll go cobble, and then everything else will be stone. How does that look? Yeah, I like it. I dig it. I dig it. Maybe a new one? You can make one right now? I have a free thing to create servers. Oh my god, what? That's so cool. Sure, create it. You gave me the land, you put it in Discord, I'll go. I'll definitely hop in that world and play with you. You're pissing me off. Not you, Dayon. This friggin' chicken. Gotta unload my stuff, but I would like to finish putting out would like to finish putting out this stuff that's on me. That would make me feel really good. Very accomplished. If we can get that much done, you know? Oh shit, let's go. Of course. I love starting a new world. In fact, I have tried to film the Let's Play series no less than 3 or 4 times, I think now. Is it 4 times? I literally lost count. I just lose count because it's such a difficult thing to start the world and feel like super inspired. Um to create something new that I haven't done before as well, right? But you don't have to know everything. You don't have to know everything all at once. I'm trying to tell myself that little by little. I will literally take you out. Get away from me. Hmm. I think also with like the new just with the new updates coming out so fast, man, it feels so difficult to like want to keep up with it and to create something new, you know, for each one. Why is this side of the mountain so flat? Hopefully I'm creating some visual interest here and it doesn't look bad. My general rule of thumb is to like add in twos or threes. And oh yeah, that looks much better. More like sloped in that area, as you can see where I done it versus where I didn't do it. This is all right here is Minecraft generated. Not very cute in my opinion, but we can fix it pretty easily. Wow, once we get to the end of this bit, it'll be everything that we've planned for. Which is kind of fun, you know? I like having it there as an outline, even if I'm not always following it, because it's just good to know like where I planned on it being. It's like easier than deciding it in the moment. Because I know it'll already look good, you know? Yeah, you sent me the land and everything once you open the server. I don't know how it works, but whenever, just let me know. Hmm. Are you playing any games, Ramen? If so, what kind of games are you playing today? I'm just curious. Yeah, it's totally way faster to build when you've already prepped the area. For sure. Bless you. Are you okay? You can't be dying now. No, you're not. Told Ramen to stop saying mean things, Dan. You're playing Mindustry. You sent it on Discord? Let's go! I'm gonna write that down. I'm gonna put it in all caps. Check Discord. Minecraft with Dayon. Boom. It's like automation and tower defense. Interesting. Automation and tower defense. I think it's a little loud, that screwdriver. But, you know, let me know. I'm gonna be quiet. Go. Hold on. Go ahead. It does not seem to be getting picked up. Look at all the progress we're making, Dayon. Can you believe it? Will I come there after stream? Hell yeah. There's even we could even do like voice chat, right? If you want. Whatever feels more comfortable for you. I'm so scared. My back's exposed, you guys. I'm so scared. I feel like there's gonna be monsters and baddies just waiting to kill me, coming out of the brush. Let's make some torches. I didn't want to torch everything in this area because I still wanted some mobs to spawn. Just, you know, not a lot. You know, like less than normal, I guess. We'll just keep these on us. Doodle a doodle a doo. Doodle doodle. Alright. Oh, there's that Enderman. Hey, motherfucker. They're like so lame for real. Come fight me, bro. You won't. You won't. Got him. Got him. And we'll go ahead and put this back somewhere. Okay. How will we situate this? I'm thinking that we take away some more of this. I think we'll have to sleep soon or else the whatchamacallit, it's gonna keep going. You said, how long am I gonna be live? I was gonna try and go for like 3 hours maybe. But if we're gonna go play Minecraft, maybe I should cut it a little bit shorter. And then I'll just stream again on Thursday. Ramen, do I work on Thursday or not? I don't think so. No, I don't work on Thursday. So we can have an extra long stream on Thursday. That would be fun. Right? Right. Ooh, look at that. We ran out of stone, you guys. Like, that's cool. That's freaking cool. Let's go and get some more. Actually, let's chop down this bamboo first. Because eventually I'm not going to have it growing here anymore. What time is it for you? It has to be like 10 o'clock at night for you, right? Or 8? Is it 8 p.m. or 10? You just chopped the first trees of our world. Aw, what did you name it? Are you gonna build me a house? Build me a dirt hut? Why do I have no space, bro? And why do I not have a crafting table nearby, bro? What's going on? I'm telling you, it's things like this that really make me question things. I gotta eat some of my chicken. I guess I'll just put some of this wool away. Since I know that we have spots. Oh, we don't have no space in this motherfucker for real. Shit. Okay, I'll just dump it in there. I'll use that for later. He said almost 10. I'm waiting for you to go further, so hurry. Okay. We'll wrap this up at the 2-hour mark. I guess we just did some chores today, which, you know, pretty in line with what I've been doing this year. So far, you know, because it just started, of course. I'm so behind on chores, you guys. Today is like I've been getting more days off, you know, now that the holidays are over. I have way more time on my hands, which is very fun. Let's see if we cannot let's see if we can grab a little bit more stone and finish out that little area where that's already pre-planned. And hopefully that should take us to the end of stream. Cause it would be so fun to go and play a different world, would it not be? Bamboos. Bamboozle. And into the stone chest we go. Where is it? Oh my gosh, I had it on me. Y'all wasn't gonna say nothing? Y'all wasn't gonna say nothing? I had the extra stone on me. You said, I'm so excited. It's like playing with my hero, my idol. Yeah, and your idol couldn't even remember what was in her pockets. How you feel about that? Dude, you're literally like my best friend. All right, we have some more on us. Very good. I totally forgot I had all this stuff on me, but it doesn't seem like I have enough anyways, so we're just going to finish this little section of the wall like I was saying, and then call it a day. Very productive though. Very productive stream. We'll take it to the 2-hour mark. Where did you spawn, by the way? Or do you think it should be like a... Do you think it should be not a secret, but like a surprise? Oops. It's not what I really meant to put there. I meant to put... Oh, where's the stone? I didn't take that out. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, you guys. I needed stone, not more andesites. All right. Spruce with stone. Okay, so like an old growth taiga or something. I'm very excited. You don't have any mods, do you? You don't have any mods in there. You'll see how terrible I am with with finding my way. I'm so bad. I am so terrible at wayfinding. But that's all right. We could totally do this, right? 4 minutes. All right, lock in. Lock in. Okay. Let's do stone, cobble, this. And then over here we're going to do let's do stone, mossy stone. And then we have to punch it with our hands now. Bruh. That's all right. We're gonna do this, bonk, bonk, and then over here. You're fixing stone tools for me. Thank you very much. Ramen, are you going to play? Are you going to play, Ramen? Hello? You should. It'll be much easier if we have 3 people collecting resources. Plus, don't you think that it'll be a fun time? Don't you think it'll be a fun time? I'm really trying to get this finished so that we can jump into playing another world. So fun. If you guys are watching this in future, or you decided to come dip your toe into the stream, Nice to meet you. My name is Simi, and I hope you choose to stay a while. I like to do, pretty chill, some might even say cozy Minecraft content. That is when I'm not being blown up by creepers, of course. Which can happen to someone. Not me, though, but it can happen from time to time. We should probably bring in some more andesite. Let's do these two just pretty much stone and andesite. I think that'll be a good one. Watch this. Let's do bonk. Bonk, bonk. Boom. Boom. Oh, we're so close to the end of this, you guys. To the end of what we've already prepped before, It's very nice. I'm very proud of us. I'm so excited too, you guys. It's been forever. Like, the only person that I've played Minecraft with outside of Ramen is my little brother, and it's been a long time since I was able to play with him. He just recently got a PC, so we can totally start playing together now. Whenever that he gets more time on his hands, because he do be in school. He's in high school, my little brother. So very proud of him. He's like literally my favorite person. Come on. Just a few more. Hang in there, guys. Y'all are doing great. In the hotbar, stone looks exactly like andesite. Like too close for my my liking. Last little section of the wall as we near the 2-hour mark. So beyond impressed with us today. Let's go like this. I really like when it looks like that. And then we can come underneath here like so. Add in some more variation. I like putting the stone on top of this one. And then putting a little barrier of cobble between the tuff and the stone. Oops, I meant to put an andesite there. Bonk. Very nice. Very, very nice. Put a stone there. Last few blocks. Oh my gosh. What a time to be alive. What a time indeed. And then we're gonna go and play Minecraft all over again. Ah, I'm so excited. It's almost like this is my favorite game. We've technically finished that part of the wall, but I just want to add a little bit of something right here as well. So just gonna do that, I guess. To kind of show that this area has some more development to do. I guess we'll put one of those. Actually, let's put that there, and then let's go in with that one, and then we'll go boom, boom, pow. I don't like that is so similar, so we'll just have to do both stone, bro. Okay. I even built a little bit more, but I'm so very proud of the wall. It's come so far. See if I can hop over to a good spot of it where you can see all of it. Okay, I'm gonna look off into the distance. Wow. Look at that, y'all. Look at that. Does it look like I'm looking at the camera? Very nice. That's the thumbnail. Just got it. Whoop whoop. All right. Thank you so much for watching this stream. I'll see you on Thursday. Please follow me. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, youtube.com/simicrafts. per for more riveting block placing content. Man, this looks pretty flat from over here, actually. Let me just go in and add a little bit more variation. I couldn't be the only one thinking that, right? That it looks a little flat. What does that look like now? Ah, just a little better. Yeah? All right. See you soon, Dan. Literally gonna hop off and check Discord. You died? You have to make a grave. You have to make a grave. Wait, I'm coming. I'm coming there. I'm gonna end stream. Let's go, Ramen. Bye. Thank you for watching.